Hi there. So huge thanks for joining myself live. Look, I'm so used to being on yachts in Cannes. Ollie, I'm waiting for my invite for 2019. I've got my suitcase already packed. Ollie may not be even listening to this video, but I'll give you a reminder when I see you, Ollie, at the 8th year anniversary. Look, I'm really chuffed to spend some time this afternoon with Laurence, who's, well, this morning my journey was on the underground metro to see Anil. So Anil Mahanal, who's presenting at the Central London Evening Property Network this coming Thursday. And I said to Anil, well, before I even got to see Anil, I picked up TIMEOUT, and initially I said to the guy, no, but then I thought, okay, look, it's going to be a long journey, going all the way from East London to West London, and I wasn't expecting to see anything that amazing in TIMEOUT, specifically today. And I thought, wow, when I got to page 20, Laurence, you were there on page 20. So this is, I don't know what happens to Facebook in terms of reverse image, so it's hard to read anyway, but you can see it's in TIMEOUT. It's today's copy of TIMEOUT. So look, I thought it's worth just asking Laurence if you can, just spend some time with me this afternoon. I'd already connected with Laurence again recently. I think Laurence has got a book out. So that's the book which came out last December.
That's right.
Theo, thanks for watching, but feel free to interact. It's only going to be a short video though, because I'm off to PPN at Brooklands tonight, somewhere I've never been to before, to be fair. Laurence, so wow, what a coup. TIMEOUT today, and I pick up the copy as well. So there's no such word as coincidental. It comes from the word coincide. So it was meant to happen that we were on video together today. So huge thanks for the article. Really interesting, fascinating article. We were discussing some of your strategies beforehand. Service accommodation is one of your strategies as well. Look, you've been featured in the press quite a bit in the last 3 months, though, maybe even less than that. Since December, late December 23rd.
That's
roughly.
right. Yeah.
So, just for our listeners who are going to be joining us possibly after the video, the great thing with Facebook Live, it allows listeners to come in after the interview. So it's like a data storage in a way. I'm not sure data storage is the right terminology, but the key thing is it's like an archive. People can come back and listen to this. So I think I'm the first one who's got a coupe today.
You have, yes. I'm so excited to be here with you.
So huge thanks, Laurence. Laurence, service accommodation is one strategy that you've implemented, and it got featured in magazine or newspaper, Daily Mail, and then the Daily Mirror, and then another national newspaper.
Yeah, it's all so exciting. It's all very new to me still. I basically have written my book because I wanted to really just help people and to pass forward the knowledge that I've learned over the last 20 years, from coming to London with nothing, actually sleeping in my car, being homeless in a very cold winter, freezing snow like we're experiencing now. And I just wanted to come to London to try and make it, to try and work out a system that I could get my own business, to buy my own property, and it all seemed so impossible to me to do. And I've kind of worked really hard over that time to figure out a way how to get my own business. That led me on to buy my first property in 2004. Then I've acquired many other properties since then.
So 2004 was one of the key dates in your timeline.
Yes.
Yeah, 2004 when you bought your first property.
Mm-hmm.
So then we fast forward 14 years or 13 years. Last year, featured in national press. And of course there's lots of things which have happened between that. I believe you're speaking somewhere. Are we allowed to say where, or is that confidential?
Absolutely.
It's West London Property
Meet. Yes.
Property Meet. So it's not an event I'm organising. I'm definitely keen to put that into my diary though, and to get to that meet, as long as it doesn't clash with my own meets, of course. But these things do happen. Do you know when that is? It's going to be in the next 3 months?
It's going to be in May, yes.
May.
Yes.
So, Laurence, you know, there's people thinking, wow, you've managed to get attraction in national media. We've looked at the Times, we've looked at the Daily Mirror, we've looked at the Mail, looked at Time Out. Now, some people are going to think we've been struggling to get media coverage for years, you know, or maybe a short term, or maybe even a longer term. So, you know, if some people can take one thing away from you today about media coverage, why have you been so likable to the media?
I think it just revolves around my story. That 20 years ago I was homeless. So I had a flat in King's Cross. I have a flat that was empty during December, Christmas time, and I thought, wouldn't it be great that probably I'm not going to be able to rent it that time, so why don't I just give back now and try and help someone who's homeless, a family in great need, that they don't have to be on the street during Christmas. And I found a lady with her 3 children that was a single mother who's homeless over Christmas, so I gave her one of my properties over that period, and I think the media found out about it and interviewed me and promoted it.
Look, I promised to Laurence it's going to be a short video. I know, Theo, you've probably got questions. And whether you can make the West London meet, I'm not sure who's organised by, but underneath the video, Laurence can add the description by all means. Look, if you've got an interesting story to share, you don't have to get into Time Out. You know, it's not compulsory, not necessary, but it certainly does raise the eyebrows. I don't know how many people get featured in Time Out, or how many people read Time Out, but it's a significant readership, and of course in the other newspapers as well. And I suppose in some respects, just looking at what events I've got coming up, I suppose one of the events I've got coming up is focused on branding. The likes of Ryan Carruthers, Brad Lazarus in June, Central London Evening Property Network. And we'll be looking at media coverage as well, I'm sure, at some point in that particular session. Look, I just want to say, Laurence, before my battery says time out, how can people find out more about you? So look, this book, How I Bought 3 London Properties, I know it does reverse image on Facebook, so How I Bought 3 London Properties for a football ticket. How can people find out more about the book and more about yourself, Laurence?
Yeah, it's available to buy right now on Amazon. It's also, I've recorded it in Audible as well.
How do we pronounce your surname? Because that's one thing I've never done.
It's Laurence Lameche.
It sounds like a French name.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
And Lameche is Lameche.
Yes, yeah. You can find out about me, follow me on Facebook. I'm on there. I post videos regularly now. And yeah, I just wanted to write the book to really make a difference in people's lives, because when I first moved to London, the books that I've read, I just wanted to give all my secrets away. This is my life's work, and I've revealed everything in my book, so it will hopefully help other people do the same thing.
And you're open to opportunities as well? What type of opportunities are you open to?
Yeah, I'd love to speak more. I'd love to share my story with other people, to inspire them to, basically in life, what I found, it's a step-by-step formula that I use, and this is what I wanted to pass on to try and help as many people as possible with different areas, from the media, with writing your book, with buying properties with no mortgage, no deposit, and that's what I've done, and I wanted to talk about it.
So look, that's it for the moment. I just want to say huge thanks, Theo, for taking time out this afternoon and being with us actually live right now. The first interview post Time Out article, or whether you're listening to us later date. That's it for the moment. I just want to say, if you've got an interesting story, just get in contact. I'm at PPM Brooklyn tonight. I've got my own meets as well this coming Thursday, Central London Evening Property Network, and then it goes on. That's my last meet actually in Q1, then it's Q2, and some exciting meets in Q2. I have to admit, the anniversary meet, and I'm sure you're going to be there, Laurence, as well, at the Q2 meet. Amber, I will try to bring you on camera, Amber. I know. Can you hear me, Amber? Okay. Oh no, that's. Amber, you can hear me. That's great to see you live. We will connect ourselves in just a few moments. Is there anything you want to add about this amazing coup this afternoon?
No, it's all
That's
sounds really,
interesting.
really good.
Amber, you can't hear me, or I can't hear you, but I can hear. I don't think you can hear what I'm saying,
Yes, I can. Yeah, I
Amber,
can hear you.
because the
I can hear you.
volume and the microphone. Yeah, absolutely. That's interesting. So if we have a microphone, that takes out the. That's interesting. So that makes it a little bit tricky. But Amber, we will be catching up in just a couple of minutes ourselves via the platform Zoom. Just one last quick question. What platforms do you use? What type of technology? Is it literally Excel spreadsheets? You talking about channel managers? Is it Kiko?
Yes,
Kiko.
Kiko. Yeah.
Good, good. I can hear you everywhere. Thank you. I know you can, but because I've got the microphone, unfortunately, I can't hear the questions. Which you can type them though. Type. Do you have one question, Amber? If you have one question, I think Amber's putting a question in. Let's have a look.
Sure.
I think he is. What's the question? No, fascinated. I missed the first few minutes. Well, Amber, Laurence was saying he's speaking in May at an event in West London.
Yes.
So you'll also be able to catch up on the video as well as the Facebook Live. As I say, it's a great archive tool. So huge thanks, Amber. Huge thanks, Theo, and all of those who've listened to us after the interview as well. And Laurence, I just want to say huge thanks for taking time out today.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and thank you.